Listen, I think it's probably poignant enough to actually give my heartfelt thanks to you guys, because it looks like you believe what we believe. I think you're ready for professional soccer. I think the nation is ready for a professional soccer league. I've spent the last probably 8 to 10 weeks on the road, going coast to coast, city to city, doing GOT game trials, going to the youth sports draft. I've just recently been overseas. And the passion and excitement that's happening in every single market. And I keep getting asked one question, because we've been involved in the professional game before, and we've tried and failed it yet, and then people keep asking me, why will this succeed? And it's very simple, it's the people. So without further ado, I'd like to present our first ever inaugural signing, Nik Ledgerwood. Shall I hand him the mic now or do the other introduction? I'm kind of stuck with what I should do next. It's that. I think what I'll do is I'll get them both up, because Sergio's pretty cute to look at as well. Actually, I'll just keep it me and Nick for now, because we don't he's fantastic, and while you can do your research and search and Google them, and Nick's got a glorious career, Sergio's yet to write his. And I think Calgary and Cavalry will be a massive part of that and will help him. So I'd love to welcome up to the stage, Sergio Camargo. So I'm going to put him on the spot here, and I'll have Nik Ledgerwood do his welcome speech.
I think I had a conversation with Tommy about a year and a half ago when he started to sell a vision of what the CPL would be and what the Cavalry would be. It kind of lit something up inside of me. I wanted to help out and build this pathway for kids in the next generation to move up, something that I didn't have growing up. The ability to play professional soccer in your own backyard in front of your family and friends is something that I got a small taste of, but it wasn't there for the rest of Canada. And because I still have many years left to help give back to the sport. So while I'm here,
it's always tough holding last to come some slack, but you guys have heard Tommy speak, and I think we all know how when he speaks, you believe in what he's saying. So that's a big part of why I came to Calgary. I fell in love with the city when I came here to play with Tommy, and I do believe that we're starting something special here, and I want to be a part of it. So I look forward to meeting a bunch of you guys tonight and building something personal with a lot of you, and hopefully we can entertain you guys come next spring.
Being Spanish, I just want to know where he's from, like what his background is. And
yeah, where he grew up. From Cúcuta, Colombia. I was born there, but
Say that again.
I was born there, but my family and I moved to Canada when I was 4.
Doesn't matter where you're from, where you're born, where you're raised, what ethnicity, what gender, it really doesn't matter. Everybody's embracing. I think when you tell the story about the Cavalry, and you talk about the Fort McMurray fires and the Calgarians going out to help, and you talk about the flood in here and everyone pitching in to do it, everyone helps each other out. So the Cavalry is we rally around together, and that's the story I tell, really. What we're doing, and this is just our own recruitment philosophy, is local first. So what's around that we work with, played here, grown up here, are they local to this city, and where's their best positioning? From there we look national, so what Canadians are playing either in this country, in the States, or overseas, and what could they do and come and make an impact? And then from there, it's the missing pieces. So it might be a striker, it might be a left back that we haven't quite captured yet, but we work with not necessarily just the positions, it's what we are missing. So we have an exciting attacking midfielder, so check that off. We have some good wingers that we feel that can do it. But for us right now, we're actually looking at some left-sided players because that's just a shortage on our recruitment process.
The fact of the matter is that this guy and these men and a number of others won a 74-team PDL league this year with all Canadian players. And we feel that we can look here for that talent that has its roots here in the passion for the game and then build around it. And Tommy's built tremendous interest around that just based on the performance of winning that American League with an all-Canadian roster. So well done on that one too.
Yes. be honest, and with that, and there'll be a call, guys. There's no secret of that because they came here for this. These guys came to our PDL team in preparation for this. But if we're in any other league in the world, we've been promoted. Some phenomenal coaches in there. If I look coach to coach, you've got Pacific, you've got Danish international that works with James Merriman, who's at the Whitecaps, and obviously you've got Jeff Paulus, that's been at FC Edmonton, an established team. You've got Rob Gale, former U20 Canadian boss, that's got he'll have some good young Canadians in that team. You've got Jimmy Brennan in the MLS Hall of Fame with TFC, and Bobby Smirniotis that's built Sigma FC, so they've done good things, and Stephen Hart that's actually been the men's head coach for Canada and Trinidad and Tobago. So for me, when I look at that, I salivate because I'm a competitor. Because to be honest, the only reason I wanted to come in this is one, let's grow the game together, and two, I want to compete. And with that, I want to have the best players around me that believes that we can go out there not just to compete, but we're in it to win it.
I have played in the snow before. Actually, I played a cup game in Germany where they actually packed the snow down, spray painted the lines green, and we had a cup game. It's not easy. The rain is much easier.
And then we had one behind, and we had this list of ex-international players that played in France, players that had played over in Belgium, Germany, all this group of players, and they said, yeah, they're fit and hungry, would you mind having a look? So we're like, yeah, we've got a group, let's see how they fit. And they were tired. So I'm very honest, part of our training and method, we will be trained at altitude, and we will be, the cavalry will be out there fighting longer than the rest, so we'll use that.
5-0 tired.
Canadian Championship, they're going to be here. I mean, what are we going to do, man? Come on, help me out, man.
I'd embrace it for sure. I'll always have my ties with TFC, but if I'm on Calgary, that's my team for sure. So if they come here, I hope 5-0 scoreline for them, for us. Just like that FC Edmonton guy. They come play us, man.
We wanted Ottawa in. They've got reasons. We don't know the full reasons behind it. It'd have been great to bring them in, Nations Cup to all that, and also another club like FC Edmonton. I joke about them, but they've given history to the game, so we respect that. I tell you what, there will be though. In 2020, there's already 3 at the door. So while we're launching right now with 7, there's 3 at the door that have put all their paperwork in, and the process we've had to be, this is not, it won't be an overnight success, this is years in the making, so there's, clubs, obviously you can't say, but I may be afterwards. Like Sam Allardyce, but
So I thought I needed